Hello everybody, today we're going to take a look at this SAL LED floodlight. Now this particular floodlight here is interesting. Okay, the reason is because you can actually change the colour temperature on it. Okay, and I'll show you how you do that. So this is an LED floodlight which is made by SAL. As you can see, this company here, SAL, this company I bought a lot of my LED tubes from. This is the company that I buy from now. The reason this floodlight is interesting is because you can actually change the colour temperature on it. Okay, so you can change the colour temperature on it. Now these come in three colours. Okay, you can get them in black, white or grey, and they come in various wattages. This is a 30 watt. Okay, the smallest you can get is a 15, and I think the biggest you can get is a 100, up to my knowledge. Okay, but I think you can go bigger. Okay. Now, this particular floodlight here, you can actually change the colour temperature of it. Okay, so as you get it out the box, it's set to neutral white, but you can change it to cool white or warm white. Okay, that can be done by this little switch you see on the bottom of the fitting here. Okay, you can see here this little switch here. Okay, it's just like similar to a dip switch function that like you will have on some DJ lights. Okay, but right now it's set to you can flick this and it will set it to either cool white, neutral white, or warm white. Okay. Okay, now the construction of this, I think this is, I don't know what this is. I think it's die cast or some sort of strong aluminium. Comes with a mounting bracket, of course, so you can mount it on the up on the wall or on the ceiling. Okay, you can mount this side upside down or the right way up. It doesn't really matter which way you mount it. Okay. Now when you buy this, it does come with a cord on it pre-installed, but what it doesn't come with is a plug. So if you want to plug it in, you actually have to put the plug on it. Okay, now this cord here is actually not original. That's because the cord the original cord was actually too short for what I'm going to use this for, so I had to change it. To change the cord, you actually have to disassemble the fitting. So you basically undo those these screws here. There's I think there's 8 of them, and they're Allen key screws. You undo those. Okay, and then this cover here comes off. Okay, then this glass comes out, then this reflector comes off. Okay, now what this didn't have is a terminal block, so I had to put a terminal block in it. Okay, then you can undo, then this part here, you undo the 2 screws, and you can pull this out, and then you can put a longer cord on it if you need to. Okay. Okay, so I guess we'll turn it on, and I'll show you how the color temperature setting works. Okay, so now we have it on. So this is the color it's on now is warm white. Okay, let me just check. No, I think this is neutral white. No, it's warm white. Okay, this is neutral white. Oh, no, yep, that's neutral white. And that's cool white. Okay, so you've got 3 temperatures. You can have cool white, neutral white, or warm white. Okay, so that depends on where you want to put this, okay, and depending on what color temperature you want. Okay, so that's actually quite clever for a floodlight to have a changeable color temperature function. Okay, and that's actually quite interesting. Okay, and I've also noticing that that the neutral white setting puts out the most lumens. Okay, so if you have it set to warm white, you get 2550 lumens. If you have it set to neutral, you get 3000. When you have it set to cool, you get 2700. So the neutral white setting actually puts out the most lumens. So this is the neutral white setting. Okay, and it's actually quite bright. Okay, this is for a 30 watt. It's actually quite bright. So this will be so this particular floodlight here will be good for a car park, a school, backyard probably, front yard. Commercial application or anywhere where you need a good floodlight where you can actually change the colour temperature on it. Okay, now they don't make these in RGB, okay, so you can't get them in RGB, okay, apparently, but you can get them in, but this one here you can change to either neutral white, cool white, or warm white, okay, simply by flicking that switch. Okay, this arm is screwed on by Allen key screws as well, so you can loosen them to adjust the arm, okay. Alright, and this fitting here is watertight as well, so it can be, so the rain won't hurt it, alright. Okay, it's a pretty good floodlight made by SAL, pretty robust, okay, and it's LED, so it's going to last you for many years, and you've got that changeable colour temperature function. Okay, and I'll show you again. So that's neutral white, cool white, neutral white, and warm white. Okay, so all pretty cool that you can change the colour temperature on this light. Okay, with a simple flick of a switch. Okay. Okay, so that's the SAL LED floodlight with changeable colour temperature. Hope you enjoyed, and that'll be it.